What is good, everybody? It is your boy, Pat the Designer, back at it again. How are y'all feeling today, Chicago? Chicago Bears are 2-0 right now. Not the greatest 2-0, but 2-0 nonetheless, looking to make it 3-0 versus the Atlanta Falcons this week. So I am going to give out 3 keys that I believe will lead to a Chicago Bears victory over the Atlanta Falcons this week, and it starts right now. So, if you are new to the channel, please like the video. Please subscribe to the page because we do talk Chicago sports weekly. And we don't want you to miss a thing, so make sure that you hit that bell. By the way, this video is brought to you by Martinelli Originals, the people who give us these beautiful logos for the ASKR studios. Make sure to check them out by checking the link in the description below. Now, the Chicago Bears, 2-0. A start that we haven't seen since, I believe, 2013 was the last time the Bears started off 2-0. Are there some things the Bears need to improve on? Absolutely, but 2-0 nonetheless, and possibly able to go 3-0 versus the Atlanta Falcons this week. A team that puts up a heck of a lot of points, but I think if the Bears can do these 3 key things, we can come out of it with a victory. Number 1 for me, even though the defensive line did some beautiful things versus Daniel Jones, I mean, they were in his face pretty much all day last week, ended up forcing 4 sacks, but the thing that Daniel Jones was able to kind of pick apart the defense later in that game was when the interior defensive line stopped getting to him. I want to see Akeem Hicks and the rest of those boys on the inside in Matt Ryan's face all day, because if you allow Matt Ryan to sit in that pocket, listen, it's going to be a long day for the Bears. And this is the thing. We know Khalil Mack can get to him. We know Robert Quinn can get to him. And I think we know Akeem Hicks can get to him as well. But if you have those big rushes on the outside and Akeem Hicks is able to blow through your center and able to at least force Matt Ryan to pick a side, you know what I'm saying? Now you got to decide which is best, right? Khalil Mack or Robert Quinn. Now you got to decide which guy do I go towards that's going to try and kill me. And making Matt Ryan make that decision is going to make him antsy, going to make him make mistakes, going to make him throw interceptions to our secondary, who has been beautiful so far. I think we can see this is the game where the defense is finally going to come into shape for a full 60 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Where everything goes well throughout the entire game. And so I want to see the interior defensive line really forcing Matt Ryan, if not getting to him, at least forcing him to make bad decisions, because listen, there is no good decision when you got to choose between Robert Quinn and Khalil Mack, and I think that that's going to make a very long day for Matt Ryan back there behind that offensive line. Before I continue with the video, I want to know your thoughts. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think the keys are to a Chicago Bears victory versus the Atlanta Falcons? I'll be down there talking with each and every one of you. Key number 2 for me, the secondary has to be great for that defensive line, and for them to be successful with getting to the quarterback. You're going to see a lot of balls thrown out there that are going to be able to be picked off. I think that we're going to see a lot of attempts to try and make big plays, especially at Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson, this is going to be your week, man. I think that you're looking at a veteran quarterback in Matt Ryan. Now, you won't have Julio Jones out there. I believe that helps the Bears out a lot because he's out due to injury. But Matt Ryan's going to take his shots towards the young guy. I guarantee he's going to try to attack the young guy. So Jalen Johnson, you got to be on your P's and Q's, man. If you are able to shut down the man standing across from you, then all of a sudden now he has nowhere to go, because the weakness he thought this defense had, he's going to be looking like, all right, well, now I'm really in trouble because I got this defensive line in my face every play. I'm trying to just pick apart the young rookie who's not supposed to know what he's doing, and this kid's slowing me down. Now we're really shutting down Matt Ryan in this offense. This is an offense that can put up a lot of points. We saw them put up 39 points in a loss, by the way. So there's going to be some points for you to score as well, Mitchell Trubisky. I'm just saying. So I really want to see our secondary really just take that step up. The buster screens, especially Kyle Fuller, but especially Jalen Johnson. If they can be great. If they can be great, I'm talking about to the caliber that we think this defense is supposed to be, you know what I mean? Then Matt Ryan's not going to have anywhere to go. He's not going to have an option out there, because you're going to have to make quick decisions. You're going to have to try and get the ball out as quickly as possible. And the Bears have done a good job of really stopping the yards after catch. They've done a good job of tackling the man. Even if he does get the ball, they've done a great job of keeping him right where he's at. So you're going to be able to do a lot of things versus this Falcons offense if you're able to keep that ball in front of you at all times, which this Bears defense has been able to do. Number 3 for me, feed David Montgomery the ball. I don't want to see Mitchell Trubisky with 30 passes. Now, I understand if he's having a great day, if all of a sudden he's having one of those Tampa Bay Buccaneer days where he's picking teams apart, you know, those Detroit Lion games, you know what I'm saying? The 6 touchdown games. If he's having one of those, have at it. But other than that, feed David Montgomery the ball, because this is a Falcons defense that will give up the rushing touchdown. This could be a career day for David Montgomery. Through 2 games already, they've given up 209 yards and 5 touchdowns. So this is a 100+ yard game for David Montgomery. I want to see David Montgomery with 25 touches or more, mixed in of course with Rico and Cordell Patterson. So probably at least 25 touches. I want to see him touching the ball every other play, because I think these are the games where you literally this is what you pay him for. Punch the other team in the mouth, continue to break that defense down, and then you allow Mitch to eat off of that. If you're able to get David Montgomery going, I don't think there'll be any shortage of offense versus this defense. And we're talking about a defense that literally just blew another lead. I mean, it's what they do, right? It's what they do. We're talking about a defense that literally blew, what was it? It was a 20-3 lead at the half. So I think that if you're able to attack this defense right off the bat, you'll put them on their heels. They won't be able to recover from it, especially after what happened last week. This could be a knockout blow for the Falcons early in the season. I mean, they're 0-2. This could be a knockout blow for the Falcons. Do not allow their defense to stop the run game. And you can't allow, as Matt Nagy, as the head coach, you can't allow yourself to stop the run game. I feel like we did that way too many times in that game versus New York. But I want to know how you guys feel. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think the key is to a Bears victory versus the Atlanta Falcons to push the Bears to 3-0? I will be down there talking with each and every one of you. I am going to get up out of here. It is your boy Pat the Designer, back at it again. To continue watching our content, click the links here or check the links in the description below. Y'all stay safe out there, Chicago. Peace.